Hi there, boys and girls, and everybody in between. Um, I hope you are enjoying the social distancing or making the best of it. I wanted to make a short little comment here. Yesterday, I thought that it was time for us, the people that care about civil liberties and civil rights, freedom, to start paying attention. The reason I posted that and said that was because the big stimulus bill is coming up. I did not know, of course, that they would now be so blatant that they would just try to remove even more of our rights and civil liberties right out in the open. I thought they would hide it in the stimulus bill, and they just didn't. A little bit later that day, our attorney general requested that we should suspend habeas corpus. And of course, there was no talk about how long, and other rights, because they are, of course, expecting civil unrest. Now, I would say at this point that they're planning civil unrest with their deliberate slow walk out of the response to the COVID-19 virus. I know this is a scary, scary time. There are, especially because of the ineptitude of our federal government, deliberately or not, uh, we're going to have some casualties in this country. And that, of course, will be used to to point at people that will fight for our civil liberties and civil rights and say, well, they are killing our fellow Americans. We need these rights uh, in order to keep us all safe. You know, the usual bullshit argument that they have. Don't fall for it this time. As somebody just posted on my timeline, my personal Facebook timeline, there's a new world order coming. The only question is, who's going to run it? And the same goes for America. Remember 9/11? We have still not, they have still not, Democrat or Republican, returned the powers that they grabbed after 9/11. Power never gives power back. Now they want to stop us from assembling and protesting and demonstrating and doing what we can do, civil disobedience. And the reason they want to do that is because they want not civil, peaceful disobedience, because they don't know how to handle that. What they want is violent protest, because power knows how to deal with violence. So we cannot give up our rights to assemble. We cannot give up our rights to demonstrate. We cannot give up our right to free speech. But they're coming for them now. Never give power to your allies that you would not want your political opponents to exercise when they're in power. That is my plea to my fellow Republican brothers and sisters. Don't believe that it won't be used against you, because it will. Because as a state or corporate state runs out of enemies to point to as to why things are not going well, eventually that enemy will be you. Anyway, that was uplifting, right? Anyway, please do take care of yourself and take care of each other. Wacht ved gevær. Stand guard for these rights. Because we need to be able to protest peacefully. Anyway, take care of yourself. Bye.